Hello guys, welcome back to some more FIFA 13 as you can see, but the only difference is this is a new series I'm starting. It's going to be like a fantasy sort of thing. It's actually quite cool. I spent a few hours going through every single player and putting them on a team with a certain number applied to each, which was on a list down of, there was 10 on each page, and I did the 20 Premier League teams and I put them, gave them random numbers, and they each got the player that was in that order down the list, and it was so much fun to do. And basically it's kind of hard to explain how this is going to work, but basically I put just the best players. I think there's 300 and something players all on every single team. There is 38-ish players on each team. As you can see, look how many strikers Cardiff have got here. Crazy amounts. They've just got great players. A lot of really big players in there, and there's a lot of players that are underrated but in there as well, so not too bad at all. I'm going to be playing as West Ham just because they're my team, and I just thought there's not really much point in being someone else at this stage of FIFA and how far it's gotten. The reason I have Cardiff in there and Crystal Palace etc. is because I'm doing the teams from next year onwards in the Premier League. So it was really random how each of the players came out, so I'm very happy how their teams were actually evenly placed. A lot of players like Messi etc. are on teams where they haven't really got a lot of other superstars in the team, whereas some other teams like Aston Villa for one have got Cavani and Falcao, for example. Anyway, yeah, so there's a lot of players, and it's just something I've always wanted to do on the game and actually put into a series. This whole episode is just going to be showing the teams, only because there's so many players from all the teams that I just wanted to show them all, and I just wanted to show how much in depth this series really can go, because this is such a great idea in my opinion, and I love this. As you can see, Cristiano Ronaldo on Everton with Luis Fabiano, Drogba, Afellay, a lot of really big name players in there, but at the same time other teams have got possibly better players than those, so it's just crazy how it worked out. I'm really glad with the teams that were actually available, and it made me realise how many players were there that are really highly rated on FIFA, that I sort of overlooked in the past. As you can see, there's a lot of goalkeepers on each team, but then there can also be other teams that haven't even got any, or they've probably got one goalkeeper, because you have to have a goalkeeper, and it would make sense to have one goalkeeper, as with Newcastle, who ended up getting Steve Harper as their only goalkeeper, which is a bit crazy. Wouldn't really expect them to not get another goalkeeper, but that's the luck of the draw, as they say. And look at all those defenders that you could easily put in the starting 11, but you just have to look outside the box. Hull City getting a lot of players there. Demba Ba, Thierry Henry, Adebayor, a lot of good strikers. Cesc Fabregas in midfield alongside Alexandre Song and Ben Ayoun, Ji-Sung Park, Schneider, Santi Cazorla, Nasri. All those midfielders, that's going to be a force to be reckoned with, I reckon, in this not really tournament, not really career mode. I've set up a tournament, the Barclays Premier League, that's on the game, just to sort of I didn't really think a career mode would be that good for these type of squads, because people would get moved around straight away. It wouldn't be very fun, and the teams would be just pointless to have, because every other team in the world wouldn't have any good players, so I thought I'd do it in this format. It's only going to be one season, I think. I'm not sure if you can have a second season or not, but I don't really think so. So it's basically going to be one of the last series I do on FIFA 13, because FIFA 14 is coming out, obviously not too soon, but reasonably soon, and this should take up a good few weeks, maybe a couple of months, whatever. And to be honest, I'm really looking forward to it. I've already played a couple of games, they'll be put out in a little bit, but this episode would be just way too long if I put out those games with it, in the same episode. But I will be recording that and probably putting it out the next day to this video, so have no fear about that. I really hope you find this as a good idea, as a pretty, I'm not really sure anyone else has done this, so a pretty revolutionary idea. I just always love messing around with teams, seeing what players would do well on different teams if you put a load of players together. As you see, Newcastle United right there, they got Messi but no goalkeeper apart from Steve Harper, so that'll probably be their downfall, their goalkeeper and defence, because I don't think they have many defenders either. A lot of midfielders though, so that could always help, along with Messi obviously up front. It's just going to be crazy for them. can't wait to play against other teams like that. Just to come up against like Messi in the Premier League, just seeing him in a Newcastle shirt is going to be so weird but so funny at the same time. Norwich City, they're actually only having Friedel as their goalkeeper, which is a little bit crazy considering they don't have any real superstars in there. Obviously a lot of great players, but in superstar terms I mean like Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, Iron Robin. Robin actually went to Stoke, which is a bit weird, but you know, anything's possible in a fantasy world. All those right backs and left backs there for Norwich, always going to do well down the wings there, I'm guessing. And you know, not too bad for any team in the game, and that's the great idea of this. Every team is equal. Nobody's really above any other team, apart from maybe you could say if someone's got a team of pacey players, whereas some other teams have got like David Beckham, people like that who are like 37, 38, 39 years old. They could be filled with those and it could wear them down really easily, but they're still great players nonetheless, so we could see anything happen in this whole thing. I'm really excited to do it, and hopefully some great goals etc happen. And we're coming to the end near enough of this episode, just showing you who's on whose team, which is some of the players on different teams are crazy. PK playing for Stoke, it's unthinkable to happen in real life, so I just thought why not, you know, make it happen on a game with Walcott, Van Persie linking up again, but Sunderland now looks very promising for them. You know, I wish you could like not necessarily watch the whole matches of other teams, but you know, just maybe watch the highlights if there's goals or something. That'd be great. They should really put that in, because you can do that on Football Manager 13 and probably number 12 as well, to be honest. But you know, it's a great feature that happens to get you, you know, more motivated, because you can watch other teams play, but just the highlights. So you know, it's a great feeling to be able to do that, and I wish they could put that into FIFA 13, possibly put that into FIFA 14 if they want to, but I don't think they actually will, because it's a bit late now to add anything, I don't think. So looking forward to see how that comes out. And you know, haven't played FIFA 13 for a while, only because of exams etc. That's all I'm, you know, really worried about at the moment. Still got like one, I think, so you know, just sort of easing off of it a little bit more now to do this. You got Fernando Torres, Andy Carroll, Defoe, Donovan and Suarez, all of those strikers playing for Tottenham. You know, great, look at all those players, all those great players. They got Isco, you know, just amazing players there. A few legends there as well, up in the ranks, up in the midfield. West Brom with the most goalkeepers out of everyone, so you know, they have a vast span to choose from. Petr, El Habsi, etc. Very great goalkeepers. Elia, Flamini, Ramirez, all those great players, all those fantastic players. I haven't really got a main striker, I don't think, but neither have West Ham on this, you know. So when it actually comes to it, the last team is West Ham. After this, basically, these are the players we've got to work with. We've got Carlos Vela, Nikita Jelavic. I don't really use him much because I've got Diamante and Hulk, and I've got so many midfielders that are just fantastic, but no striker apart from Carlos Vea's our only really good striker. So I play Hulk up front, etc. So anyway guys, I'm going to thank you for watching, and hopefully you find this a good idea. If you do, thumbs it up, subscribe, etc, etc. And anyway, I will see you all next time.